been a week since this movie finally came out, and today was the day I finally had the chance to go see it because I've been hearing all kinds of good things about it. This feels like a fresh new idea that Pixar has never done before, exploring of not only what goes on in the mind of a child, but an adult as well. Watching all 5 stages in the human brain working together, and how they play out in everyday life. Brilliant concept for a movie. First you've got joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust. And with all them working together shows a great example of what the human mind can actually be like. So the story centers around this 11-year-old girl named Riley. She lives happily with her parents in Minnesota until one day her dad suddenly gets a phone call for a job offer over on the West Coast. What better place to get the job opportunity of a lifetime than in San Francisco? But as soon as Riley and her parents start to move there, that's when her feelings start to conflict. All 5 of her feelings are set up in the headquarters station of her brain. Each one of Riley's memories is stored in these glass-like spheres. Each new one that is created pops through a tube and onto the shelf. And out of all the 5 emotions, joy is the one that works the hardest for Riley. Inserting a memory-like sphere into a projector-like stand is just great. Because joy always wants to keep Riley happy in her everyday life to her parents. And what's also across from the control center are Riley's other 4 stages. One island stage for wackiness and fun. The second one is for friends. The third island is for family. And the fourth one is for honesty/truth. Standing behind them are hallways and miles of millions of Riley's memories. And traveling around the world of the psyche is a train of thought. An actual train. And everything is over a bottomless pit where dreams and memories go to die. Brilliant concept! And when our minds are finished for the day, they play out dreams on the mind projector station. And what's also great is the way that the dreams are produced in Riley's mind. The dreams are created in a movie studio, and then as soon as they're developed, they're shipped off to the main thought station. That's priceless. Now, out of all 5 of Riley's emotions, the one that stood out to me the most was sadness. You can see how sadness comes around, and it just works so well. And Joy doesn't want sadness to get in the way so much because she becomes a little selfish at times. But the thing about sadness is that she doesn't want to make Riley depressed. She wants to help her in her own way. That's great. Everything they do to shape the little girl into what she is and the way that they blend and work together. Oh, it just warms your heart and almost makes you cry. And you know how everybody has to have imaginary friends. Riley's imaginary friend is not bad either. A kind of bizarre looking creature named Bing Bong. Half elephant, half cotton candy, and half dolphin. It actually makes sense for a child because that's the kind of friend that they could come up with. Along with riding off to the moon on a rainbow-powered toy wagon. Bing Bong was voiced by Richard Kidd, and this role was perfect for him. I can tell you, I've had plenty of imaginary friends when I was growing up. The film even shows what goes on in the minds of Riley's parents too. The dad's mind is always on sports, and the mother's mind always shows loving and care, while at the same time a little thought bubble pops in of a romantic hero from a romantic book. Probably one of my favorite scenes in this movie is when Riley comes across a 12-year-old boy. As soon as he meets her, his mind suddenly flashes. Oh my gosh, it's a girl! What do I do? What do I do? She's talking to me! And we also see what goes on in the mind of a city bus driver. Come on, let's move it here! I ain't gone all day! Even though there weren't a lot of laughs in this film, it still has a lot of heart and soul, and that's what I like about it. I will give the Disney Pixar film Inside Out a 9.5 out of 10. I have to admit that this nearly blew my mind like Frozen did and will be beloved by kids for generations to come. I'd like to thank you all very much, as always, for watching, guys, and let me know what you'd like me to review next in the comments below, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.